Hey, so it's Black Power Bunny, and of course I just want to give you guys a quick update. Now I'll try to make this short because this is more in response to some of the emails, text messages, private messages I have received about meeting the kids. Yes, funny enough, I do know some of you, and let me not say this, but I'm going to just do a quick little pause, a little PSA. The phrase "in real life" is ridiculous because all we have is real life. For those of us who are operating in some other world, God bless every single one of you. I would get that checked out. But the reality is, the truth is, whatever you do, be it online, be it on some social media site, there are consequences that are real. Could be positive, could be negative, but they are real. Okay, so anyway, got some feedback, questions about, did you meet the kids? Okay, so we have not met the kids. We have not met them. I haven't even talked about it. Kind of brought it up last week, but I have not stopped and said, hey, when am I going to meet your children? Part of me now thinks maybe it was like a test, because initially it was going to be our Sunday date to just go bowling. You know, we talked a lot of trash, but when I talk trash, damn it, I back it up. So yes, I won. I won. Hello. Like, was that ever a question? At least it wasn't for me. So when we were at the bowling alley, you know, the first time he told me he was going to bring the kids, I admit I freaked out. Reached out to my best friend and said, hey, best friend, I need some advice. Old dude is bringing his kids, which, you know, I was not prepared for. I didn't think it was something serious, but at the exact same time, you know, I am a hypersensitive person when it comes to single parents dating. My own personal thing is you just try to keep your kids as clueless as possible because you just don't want every single kind of person impacting your child's life. Now, I don't have any kids, but I have friends who have kids, I have loved ones who have kids, and some of them are single fathers and mothers, and you just have to be careful about the company you keep and who you have around your child. I mean, that's just, that's what that is. So when he mentioned it, I was like, okay. So I got to the bowling alley early, wanted to get there first to see if there were any extra heads in the vehicle when he drove up, and there weren't any, so I had to stay of execution. Because I don't think I was really ready for it. And then I guess the other part of it that I thought about was, okay, so you bring your children, I don't know if they know who I am, how are we introducing me to your kids? So I started thinking about all this other stuff that the brainiac in me thinks about. I just assumed that there would be some sort of conversation. So now I think he was testing the waters. But while we were at the bowling alley bowling, you know, we talked then about possibly doing like a go-kart thing at like Dave & Buster's or something, or bringing them here to bowl when we do our rematch, because he's a sore loser and he admits it. He's very competitive. Sorry. So we talked about doing that, but we have not since then planned anything. I mean, there's a lot going on. I'm working, he's working. You know, it's the summer, and so there's all this other stuff that's going on, so we haven't done anything else since then regarding the kids. So I asked them about a week ago, I was like, hey, do your kids know where you are when you go out at night? And he was like, no, of course not, I don't tell my kids everything, that's crazy. So when he said that, so now my thought was, well, do they even know that I exist? What do they even know about me? That, you know, a week or so ago there was an idea of saying, hey, we're gonna go bowling with this lady, and now we're at a place where they don't even know I exist, or that's my assumption. So I should stop and take that back. I really should ask. So it is on my radar to now ask, because I was telling him yesterday that I was going to invite him to our reunion. So like for our family reunion, we invite colleagues, co-workers, we invite anybody who is close to us, because family is more than just blood. And we have a good time. The more the merrier. We dance, we eat, a little drinking involved, playing some cards and whatnot. Like that's how we get down. So I was going to invite him, and I told him that, and then I said, well, you know, I didn't give the invitation because I just knew there would be some confusion. And he was like, confusion? First of all, let us not pretend that you don't know as a man, as a human, because you could be woman too, that if you show up at someone's family reunion with your kids, that people aren't going to ask questions. we know the game. Like, we're all too damn old to not know the game. So I was like, yeah, I don't want to have to deal with confusion. And then I thought more about not them being uncomfortable. Hell, I would be uncomfortable. I have not invited anyone to a family event since 1996. That's just how I operate. I'm a little bit more private and personal, and I know I'm doing a video blog. Don't judge me. But I am more private and personal, so I just don't bring people to these events. I mean, I invited my colleagues and coworkers, stuff like that, but no one who I would say is special and spending time with and things of that nature. So I told them, yeah, I was going to invite you, but I figured, you know, you got your kids and stuff, and people would be talking to you all day, and you know, but it was more about me being uncomfortable than him being uncomfortable. So I might still invite them. I mean, it's in another week or so. Yeah, if I like another week, another 2 weeks. So the invitation could still be extended, but I'm still at the fact of, so what do you say when you bring like your kids and they're going to be at someone's reunion and it's just sort of awkward and what have you? We'll have to figure out. I am not completely sold on it. I'm actually having to do photography for my mother again at this reunion, which was, it was great last year, almost a hot mess because one, we have a big family. Two, I am one person trying to maneuver a big family. Thank goodness my cousin, who is a professional photographer, was there to help me corral and style people, get them all situated. One of the best days of my life, actually. I enjoy working with him. We could really be the dynamic duo. But, oh, and we are both Virgos, of course. You know how Virgos do. But anyway, it was hard. Like, I don't remember eating anything. I think I nibbled on like a meatball or something, or a rib, piece of chicken. And there was a talent show, so I filmed that. You are working the whole time, so I really didn't want to do the reunion, but I know she wants pictures, and she's got a child who has the ability and ability to do the photos for her, so why would you hire somebody? Oh well, yeah. So we'll see what happens, but this is where we are. Have not met the kids. We haven't talked about the kids, and maybe we're going to talk about the kids. And I might invite them to the reunion. We'll see. But aren't you excited that I think answered your question? Hello, hello. All right, so I'm gonna go now. I gotta finish packing, getting my things together, including my photography equipment, because lights and things, they don't always pack so well, and they don't pack fast. But God, it is beautiful right now here in the DFW area. Loving the breeze. Oi, I'm gonna probably get some wine and not finish what I want to finish today. I know. You gotta love it. All right, talk to you guys later. Deuces.